Hey Glam fam, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something different and I'm going to be showing you guys how I like to make my Asiago cheese bagels. If you guys hate these cooking videos, please let me know and I won't do it again, but I just wanted to try something new for you guys this time. So that's why I'm going to show you guys how I like to make my Asiago cheese bagels. Okay, disclaimer, this recipe is not mine. This is actually a recipe that I got from Laura Vitale, who's also here on YouTube, and she has really good recipes. The only thing is that I kind of amended it to myself because the recipe that I followed of hers was just of a regular bagel recipe, but I wanted to make it Asiago cheese bagels, so I kind of amended it and I didn't follow everything down to the T, but I just wanted to show you guys how I like to make my bagels. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So first you need a packet of yeast. So I have active dry yeast, and what I'm gonna do is you need 1.5 cup of water, and apparently they say that you need to have like your water to a certain degree. So what I like to do is I take a cup of boiled water, and because you need 1.5 cups, so I take a cup of boiled water and I put it into the bowl, and then I'll take 1/2 cup of regular like cold water and I'll add it to this bowl. So I just have like a 1/2 cup of regular fridge water and I'm adding it to the boiled water. Apparently the water is supposed to be like 110 or 115 degrees. I don't know the real science behind what temperature your water should be when you add yeast to it, but I feel like this is a good amount. We're in quarantine and I'm over here trying out different things. I even bought myself a KitchenAid during this time just so that I could make doughs and breads and get all fat during this time. So yeah, alright, now I am just taking my packet of active dry yeast and I'm adding it to the water, and I'm also going to take a teaspoon of sugar and add it to the same water. Give it like a quick stir and then set it aside and let it activate. I think it takes like 10 minutes or something. Alright, now we're just gonna work on the dough. So you need 3.5 cups of flour. She uses bread flour, but I used all-purpose flour and it turned out really good. So honestly, just use whatever flour you have. I hate when people like give you recipes and then they tell you have to have one thing. You can substitute things. Like honestly, I never follow recipes to the T. So I'm just gonna take 3.5 cups of regular all-purpose flour. If you use bread flour, she said that your bagels will end up being even more chewy, but I found that with using regular flour, and because you're gonna be boiling these and then baking them, and obviously if you boil and then bake them anyway, you're still gonna get chewy bagels. So I'm just like leveling 3.5 cups of flour. Shit, I forgot how much flour I already put. I think I did 2 cups, and this is the 3rd one. You guys, I'm actually losing my mind. Today, I got dressed and I got ready just to make this video because I was like, what should I do with my life today? And I kind of got over making so many of those like makeup bridal series videos. So I wanted to try something different today. That's why I'm doing this. Alright, I've got 3.5 cups of flour, I hope, because I kind of lost count as I was wrapping you guys up. And then you need 2 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2. And then you need 2 teaspoons of salt. 1, 2. Just give it a stir. And this time I'm actually going to add a little bit of black pepper. I didn't do that last time, but you can add whatever seasonings and like spices you want to the dough, and it's just going to make the flavor of your bagels a little bit different.
Like I'll be here, I'm just not going to cross.
Why not?
Because look at me, man.
It's not that serious. Everybody else looks like that too. We're in quarantine.
Look at you right now.
I only dressed up for
Look
this
at me.
video. Oh shit.
You gotta be careful. Yeah.
Thanks.
Push.
Alright you guys, my yeast is activated and now I'm just gonna dump it in here with the flour and everything. And I'm gonna use my new baby right here, the KitchenAid.
That's what this whole video is about.
Yeah. Is this, how do you use this device? Oh, never mind, I got this. And you need the dough hook attachment, and it comes with it, so you don't have to buy it separately, you guys. Don't worry. And then I'm gonna lock this and put it on number 2 for 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Starting now.
So this thing is gonna do all the work for me, and then when it's done, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Alright y'all, it's been 8 minutes, and by the way, I just wanted to tell you guys, if you don't have the KitchenAid, you can knead it by hand, but obviously you'd be kneading it for like twice the amount of time, and this has only been going for 8 minutes, so it cuts the time by half. But this is, hold on, I'm gonna show you once I get this sorted out. D, how do you take this off? By the way, I'm gonna recruit Danish later when we form this, but once I get this out of here, I'm gonna put this in an oiled bowl.
You have to pull it up.
Oh, I know. Alright, you guys, this dough is really sticky, so that's why you have to put it in a bowl that has like a little bit of oil on it. Okay, and I'm throwing it into this bowl. So I am just like kind of flipping it around into the oil just to like get it oiled evenly. This is what the dough looks like right now, so I'm just gonna cover it with a plastic wrap, and then I'm gonna put it in my microwave, obviously without turning it on, for like about an hour and a half, just so that it can double. Once it's doubled, then I'm gonna show you what to do next. Alright y'all, it's been a few hours, low-key. You're only supposed to let it sit for like an hour and a half, but this is what the dough looks like right now. It's doubled in size, so you need to have like a clean counter and literally just take the dough out and throw it on your counter. Alright, so this is what my dough looks like now. Oh my god, it's so soft. Ugh. And it smells so good. I love the smell of bread, like yeast and bread. It smells so good. This makes 8 bagels, so I'm gonna first roll it into like a log.
Hi guys.
I recruited Danish for the bagel making process. Alright, so D
This
here
is my favorite part. Am I doing it?
You have to like cut it in half, and then half of a half, and then half of a half again. Alright, so really quickly, I'm just gonna tell you, we're gonna be boiling these after we shake them. So I have a huge pot of water that's just boiling back here, and to it I'm gonna add about a 1/4 cup of honey, because apparently you need honey for this recipe. And also, you have to preheat your oven to 425. Alright, so my water is boiling, and once it comes to a boil, you have to lower the heat to like a simmer. Alright you guys, so Danish has so kindly rolled this, or not rolled it, but he cut it into pieces of 8, and now we shall roll them. So you have to like throw it at the counter to get the air bubbles out, and then roll it into a ball. Screw you!
You gotta do it harder. Look.
Alright, so we're just over here rolling these dough balls. Okay, and then once you like got a good ball, you just stick your finger through it like a belly button. Stick your 2 fingers and then roll it like 10, 15 times. Even though it's gonna be a really long roll, like the hole is gonna be really long if you do it this many times. I noticed that if you don't do it extra at this stage, then you're not gonna have the little holes in the middle like bagels are supposed to have. So once you got like the shape of it, I have this baking sheet here on the side with parchment paper, and I'm just putting it there, and then you need like a cold wet kitchen towel and just stick it over.
Tell me about the seam thing.
What steam thing? Oh, the seam thing?
The seam thing.
I don't know. The way she described it didn't work for us.
Well, no, what I was gonna say was, like, usually there are seams at the bottom. Just make sure, like, there's only 1, maximum 2, not more than that.
Yeah.
But there should be no seams at the top.
As long as it doesn't break apart, you're good. And like, you see how we're rolling on the counter? If you do it like this, it does the work for you, so you don't have to like do it in your hands. It's easier to just do it on the counter.
Okay.
Alright, once you've got your bagels in their shape, you want to stick them into the water that we had boiled. And obviously it's not boiling anymore. I turned it to low and it's just simmering now. So I'm just gonna drop in 4 at a time, and you want to do it on each side for 1 minute. Oh, also it helps to put it top side down so that you can put it back up with the top side up when you put it back into the pan.
Alright, so the next step is to Take a little bit of egg white and brush it on the top. The reason we're gonna do that is because we are gonna put some Asiago cheese.
Yum.
How much do you apply? Not a lot, right?
No.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. By the way, we got our own Asiago cheese block, and Danish shredded he shredded the cheese himself. And if you shred your own cheese, it tastes a lot better.
Yes, it does.
Just saying.
Going from the left. Should have started from the right, but whatever.
Let's flip. And I love cheese, so I like to put extra cheese. And at this point, like, if you don't want these to be Asiago cheese bagels, you can add whatever toppings you want. Like, you can put sesame seeds, or if you want to do jalapeno cheddar bagels, because I wanted to do that, but we don't have jalapenos at home. But we could do that next, maybe. Just put like little pieces of jalapeno and cheddar on top and bake it like that, then you'll have jalapeno cheddar bagels instead of Asiago. I put black pepper in it this time.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you why'd you put black pepper in there?
For fun.
You just love putting black pepper everywhere.
Yeah. I even put some cheese in the middle too because I like it to be like oozing with cheese. And there's so much.
You got this, right?
There's some missing.
Ooh. This is the before.
And you want to bake it for 20 to 25 minutes on 425 degrees, okay? And top rack, not bottom. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Okay, after 10 minutes, make sure you flip the pan like all the way 180 so that it can bake evenly, okay? Alright, you guys, I had an injury, so Danish will so kindly cut this bagel for us and put some cream cheese on. I'm bleeding.
I'm not allowed to touch the bagels anymore, that's it.
Can I eat the bagel?
Gotta think about it.
I'm not allowed to use knives anymore.
Oh yeah. Not allowed to use knives, not allowed to transfer pictures, carry shit in the middle of the night.
Why? What did I
You'd be
do?
dropping cereal everywhere.
Man, that was one time. Alright you guys, this is what our bagels look like after they came out of the oven. I'm really excited to eat it.
Ooh, they look so good.
Alright man, make us our bagel.
Alright man, be patient man.
You're taking too long.
Take my sweet
Your
ass
face
time.
looks so ratchet. I'm gonna do it better next time. Alright, hello.
Be nicer to me.
Sorry. Alright, these came out of the oven and we just let them cool here before we took one and toasted it, and now we're going to share it and show you guys our reaction to this bagel, even though we've had it before. Ready? Taste test.
Alright, let's do this.
That is so good. We really need to do jalapeno cheddar next time. So good that I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna say bye to you guys. Alright you guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this making Asiago cheese bagels with me and Dee. And if you guys like these kind of videos, let me know. This was supposed to be vlog style, but I hope it comes across as vlog style because I am not a chef and he is definitely not a chef.
Close.
But like, if you guys like cooking with us in the kitchen, let us know and leave it in the comments down below and we'll make some more videos like this for you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, leave me a sweet comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Maybe
Alright,
too.
yeah, you might see me too. Who knows?
Bye.
Alright, bye.